Hey y'all, it's Rocky. Thanks for joining my channel. I don't have very much sunlight right now, so we're working against the clock. I know it looks a little weird. I think the quality might look a little weird, but we're gonna do this anyway. Um, Happy Sunday for those of you who are watching on the day that this loads. I only have a few things to talk about, so therefore I was confident I'd have at least a little bit of light to talk to you all today. If you're new to my channel, this is where we talk about fashion, lifestyle, and just a little bit of beauty. Let's get right into it. So you all, last time I did a video, we talked about I don't know what we talked about, but I did mention to you, just as a sort of a warning or a heads up, that Nordstrom Rack was having a sale right now, an additional 40% off of like winter items, um, hats, coats, scarves. Just made the hats, coats part. It was coats, sweaters, boots, and something else. And I did buy a couple things, but they weren't all winter things. You know, like once you get down a rabbit hole, you start doing things that you didn't come there for. But let me start with the winter items. So first and foremost, not sure if you ever heard of this brand, Mark Fisher. I think I have maybe one pair of shoes from Mark Fisher. I got a pair of boots because it was more than the 40% off. It was I think it was 90% off. Yeah. This was originally $200 and I got it for I think $18. So let me show you what this looks like. You all, this is a pair of shearling and suede brown boots. They are to me super adorable. They are really leather. I don't know if this is really shearling or not. I'll probably have to look at I think this is probably man-made material here at the top. But like I said, the original price on here. Oh, actually, I was wrong on the original price. The original price was 260, and I got these for $18. Yeah, and like I said, real leather, real. I don't think this is real sheep shearling or whatever, but this is definitely real leather. Winter is winding down for us here in Chicago. We're definitely embarking on spring. The weather is bouncing up and down. I may be able to get one or two wears out of this before we get into spring without it being too warm for them. But we always get a winter every single year. So it's not like these will not get used. So there you have it. All right, you all, it's a race against time with the sunlight. So I also purchased a couple pieces of jewelry. The very first one was something that I didn't necessarily need, but I wanted. And both pieces are from the brand Adornia. You've heard me talk about them before in the past. I was first introduced to them during the pandemic. They are so woke over there at Adornia that I actually thought they were black owned in some way, but not at all. Just woman owned. This necklace here is like a gunmetal black. And I don't think I have anything, I'm pretty certain I don't have anything like this in my jewelry collection. I love pieces that are like, rugged and rough. And, whenever I wear something like really wholesome and really girly, I like to edge it up a bit. And I think this is the perfect piece. I'm actually going to put this on right now. I think it works perfectly with my little Chicago shirt. The next thing is, if you've noticed as of late, I've been stacking more and more rings on my fingers. I've been trying to play around with like rings that are costume jewelry and things like that to see how I like things first before I invest in precious metals and stones for permanent place on my fingers. I just don't know what needs to sit on my middle fingers yet. If it's something really slim and dainty because of what's next to it, or something thicker, does it need to sit higher, lower? I don't know yet. So I'm kind of like playing around with different ideas and trying to figure out what size I am, because even though you might know the measurement of your finger, the thickness of the ring makes a difference. Oh, damn. I'm putting this thing in my mouth. It makes a difference when the thickness of the ring varies as well. So the thicker the ring, the larger the size, the thinner the ring, the smaller the size you need to get, in case you didn't know. Let me figure out what, that was a lot of noise probably right in the mic. So this one is, I've got a size 6. And this one looks like it fits this ring, but it doesn't, I don't know if it feels very comfortable here. And it might scratch these other rings too. I need it to sit like this, kind of like away from these other, I don't know. But I do like having another ring here, but I'm not sure if this is the right ring. I'm going to try to get it on this finger, and I'm thinking this finger, since this finger's thicker, it may sit higher. I think let's play around with that. Yeah, I can't even get it on over the knuckle. It's crazy how my hands are. Like my right hand is so much bigger than my left hand, but it does definitely fit on this finger nicely. I just think that it might be too thick, and it may scratch up the rings sitting next to them. Like these are all the other ones are like pinky and ring fingers are fine. They don't scratch each other. You see how there's like a difference on where they sit. So I got to figure this one out on the middle finger, but we move on. And then from the Nordstrom Rack, so I did buy one more thing, and that was a gift for my brother. It was we talked about his birthday on the last video. He's a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, but he's also a Mason. He's also a Freemason. So part of his gift came pretty late, and I ordered it from Nordstrom, which I was actually even surprised that they carried this, but it was a dog tag, really cute dog tag in a beautiful metal with the Mason symbol on there or whatever. So I have sent it along already to him, and he should have it. But I wanted to share with you that you can get stuff like this from Nordstrom. Who knew? The last thing is a bit of a catch up, and I'm losing my light. Oh my gosh, I've looked like I'm sitting in the shadows, you all. I don't know if there's anything I can do about this. It's sort of a follow up. I don't know if you remember, I purchased these like little travel size fragrance containers. So I can fill it with my own fragrances. You know what I mean. I'm not bound by like having testers only when I go out of town, and I travel a lot for work. And I was bringing testers that I didn't really love with me just to have some sort of fragrance. So what I think I'm going to do, I've decided on how I want to play with these. I want to do some experimentations in these bottles. What I'm going to do is instead of layering right on my skin, I'm going to layer right out of the bottle. And so in one of these little travel size thingies, I'm going to do a combination of Molecule 01 and this tea rose that I bought when I was in Seattle several months ago. And then in the next travel size, I'm going to do a combination of Molecule 01 and this Caswell and Massey lilac fragrance that I purchased from Seattle too. I just haven't had a chance to like really, really take advantage of trying these out and wearing them on their own. They're super, super potent. I have to find a way to like wear these, and so I think mixing them with something that is just beautiful on its own and also can like ground it a bit with a bit of woodiness, with that molecular makeup of the fragrance. I think that it will help me be able to it'll be an easier wear if I blended it. So I just kind of giving you a catch up because I still don't know if these are a good purchase or not. If this was a good buy, I'm going to do the experiment, let you all know how these work out, and let you know if I recommend them. So you all, I'm like trying to inch up closer, and you're probably seeing every blemish on my face. My forehead is like breaking out. So I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, I waited too late to film this, and this is going up tomorrow. When you see this on Sunday, that I just did this video the day before, and I'm inching up closer so you can kind of still see me in the shadows here because it is dark. We get dark too early. I can't wait until summer, you all. So anyway, that brings us to the end of today's video. Just kind of trying to stay consistent, give you something on every Wednesday, every Sunday and Wednesday, and I can't talk. I am just, this winter is wearing me out, you all. I don't know if you have winter where you are, but I'm sure you're just as exhausted as I am. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit the like button, share with your friends. Bye.
Rocky, she's just a fashion girl from Chicago. Rocky, just a fashion girl